you will see it is very simple, but it has a lot of rules that you can use for any other application. We'll find a lot of interesting tips and tricks that you can use for your own works. And here basically the result is I have a list of data here and a list of data here, and I'm gonna create two dashboards. Okay, here I'm going to create a dashboard which is a burn down chart for testers, and another dashboard which represents basically the ticket status of a project. So a project is monitored by testing. So there are users that do some test, they need to accept the final result of the project, and then by testing they open tickets. And in this dashboard we're going to monitor the status of the tickets. And what is great in this example is I'm going to create a dashboard where I just need to automatically update it. So we're going to update, just inserting some data manually, and here these graphs will be adapted of the data that I input some cells. I don't need to build this from scratch. Okay, here basically we have a list of activities that has to be done to test the website. So basically we have here a list of pages of a website. A website is composed of different areas. Here is sitemap or information architecture. Okay, call it sitemap. Okay, and this sitemap is done for a certain market. Okay, let's say we're going to develop a website for each market for a company. Then if there is a department, we're going to specify a department. Here the category of the test, be a functionality, or can be content plus functionality, or an admin tool, backend, or content. So just ignore this if you're not familiar with that. Just consider that as categories. Then we have the market website status. So the status of the development, like for example here. I can test, and I'm gonna change this color using the conditional formatting function, so that according to the text that is this, or in red according to some values of the strings. This day, and there's a function to here, and how many combinations of browsers and devices, like for example I need to test Chrome and iPad, and Safari and iPad, then Android telephone and Chrome, Android telephone on Safari, etc. So and here I calculate, okay, a target of total browser devices combination, and here is the current one that is provided as formula from the test results that I have here. Here basically tester had to input their names or across when the test, for example, PC on Chrome browser. And according to all the tests for all the devices, I'm going to evaluate here a number which has been recorded. At the end, I know that if this has been tested, this will be marked as 1, means that I mean tested, and at the date, and who's the tester. This information will go we were planned to test per day and how many pages have been tested. If the plan is kept, or if we have to evaluate a new forecast. And then we have also a second forecast that is done. In case we observe that there are, for example, pages that are not ready to be tested or other critical issues, so you can create some forecast different than this one, considering if there are issues that are not being solved, what happened. Okay, for example, let's say that you commission your project outside a company and your tester can till this date, because after I don't have page available because they're not being developed. Okay, then here we have a dashboard for the tickets, but let's see this in details in the next videos.